I was busy as a single parent raising two kids and running my business and my charity, I would catch myself flipping through these cookbooks and longing for time and moments where I would be able to do something like this. This was a life I wanted, and I kept telling myself, one day when I have time, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take time to cook, and I'm going to take time to present food properly and enjoy it in an environment that good food deserves. This is the lifestyle I remember as a child. And since I came to US, like most immigrants, my time was consumed with work. And now that I'm older, I want this lifestyle back. Once again, I want to have time to cook and to enjoy the food in a way God intended it for us to enjoy. Even though my kids are away to college, I'm cooking more than ever. And today, I'm going to make myself some very good fresh pasta. And when you think about this, there's really nothing to it. Making pasta is probably one of the easiest things you can do. All you need are some eggs, flour, and some salt. Time and will are usually the hardest and the most expensive ingredients to find. Somehow we have grown and learned to accept less out of life, especially when it comes to food. There are many people out there, particularly women, who will spend an hour to 2 hours in the morning getting ready with their makeup and hair, and then they would go to the kitchen and pick up a power bar or protein bar, a cup of coffee, and be on their way. It's the same thing with dinner. Who in the world has time to make homemade pasta? Well, let me tell you, we do have time, but we have fallen out of the culture of making our own food. And then there is internet and the devices. And can you imagine how much richer and how much more quality our lives will have if the time we invest scrolling through our phones into something that's more meaningful to us personally and to our family? I often watch people and I'm thinking they're living as if this is just one of many lives they will live. So as if there's a time to spare and time to throw away, as if time that they're given right now does not truly matter. Time is the most valuable thing we have. What we decide to do with this time is truly up to us. So here I am making homemade pasta as if I have abundance of time to waste. It's nothing like that. This is a very conscious decision to invest part of my life into moments like these. When I take a bite of food, I want that food to tell me a story. I want my brain and my body to be excited about every bite. It's so important to me that I'm willing to work extra hard to get to that perfect taste. As a child, I would watch women in my family and my neighborhood immerse themselves in cooking experiences, making incredible dishes. Deep in my roots, I am one of those women. But life had different plans, and most of my life I had to play a role both of mother and a father, as well as a businesswoman. Which is okay, because there's a time in everybody's life when the duty calls. However, now that I'm older, I want to reconnect with my roots, and I want my daughter to see me doing things that I watched my mother and my grandmother do. Doing things like this, it's a big part of being a woman and being feminine. Our young people are so far removed from simplicity and beauty of life. They are overwhelmed and bombarded with all sorts of things today. And it would be wonderful to bring them back to the core of what really matters in life. Good food shared within a warmth of a family and home will never get out of style. Because of the way my life was, I often felt that I have to play a role of a man to survive and to succeed in business. To protect my family, my children, and my home, I would often bring my strong side forward, neglecting more feminine and softer part of me. But as I said, life is full of different chapters, and I'm very excited about this new chapter in my life. It's a beautiful hot day outside. The weather is very dry, and this is the perfect time to make pasta. So I will no longer look at the cookbooks and wish that I could have some of those meals. Instead, I'm gonna work hard and make my own. This beautiful apple tart, done. And not just that I made it, but I also have my own apple tree. Another beautiful recipe, done. Thank you so much for watching and for listening so far. If you would like to join me on my cooking adventure, please subscribe because new videos are on the way. In tomorrow's video, I'm gonna use some of this pasta to make delicious beef and herb soup. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.